Ever wondered how Amazon, selling everything from toothpaste to tech, became a trillion-dollar giant? I mean, sure, they sell a lot of stuff, but have you ever stopped to think about how they can offer such low prices and still rake in billions upon billions of dollars in profit? It's not just about selling you that new TV or those discounted running shoes. The truth is, Amazon's real money-making magic comes from places you'd never expect. We're talking about the secret money machines that quietly generate billions, even if nobody bought a single physical product from Amazon.com ever again. And in this video, we're diving deep into the strategies that took Amazon from an online bookstore to a global powerhouse. We'll break it all down, how it works, why it's genius, and what you can learn to grow your own income, whether you're an entrepreneur, investor, or just someone who wants to understand how the world really works. Stick around, you'll never see Amazon the same way again. Alright, let's talk about the big kahuna, the cash cow, the silent giant behind Amazon's insane success, Amazon Web Services, or AWS for short. You might not interact with it directly, but trust me, AWS is the invisible force powering a huge chunk of the internet. We're talking Netflix, Reddit, even government sites, they all rely on AWS. Think of AWS as the landlord of the internet. They provide the digital real estate, the servers, storage, and computing power that businesses need to run their websites, apps, and online services. And just like a landlord collects rent, AWS rakes in billions from its customers every single month. In 2024 alone, AWS generated over $90 billion in revenue. That's more than most Fortune 500 companies make in a year. And here's the kicker. AWS boasts some of the highest profit margins in the tech industry. While selling physical products often involves slim margins, AWS is pure digital gold. Why is this so genius? Because it's a classic example of leveraging existing infrastructure to create a completely new revenue stream. Amazon already had massive data centers to support its own operations, so why not rent out that extra capacity? It's like buying a house and renting out the extra rooms. You're making money off something you already own, but AWS is more than just servers and storage. It's a vast ecosystem of cloud services that businesses rely on, and this reliance translates into consistent, recurring revenue for Amazon. It's the subscription model on steroids. The takeaway here is the power of diversification and recurring revenue. Amazon isn't just an online store, it's a tech giant with its fingers in multiple highly profitable pies. And that, my friends, is how you build a trillion-dollar empire. Now let's talk about something a little closer to home, Amazon Prime. You know that little orange button that magically makes those impulse buys appear on your doorstep in 48 hours or less? Yeah, that's another one of Amazon's secret money machines. Think about it. Over 200 million people worldwide pay $14.99 a month or more for the annual plan, for the privilege of being a Prime member. That's almost $300 million in revenue every single month, and that's before anyone even adds an item to their cart. But here's the real genius. Prime isn't just about fast shipping anymore. It's about creating an ecosystem of value that keeps customers locked in. We're talking Prime Video, competing head-to-head with Netflix, Prime Music, taking on Spotify, free books and magazines with Prime Reading, and a whole bunch of other perks that most people probably don't even know they have. Amazon understands that convenience is king. They know that once you're hooked on the convenience of free 2-day shipping, you're less likely to shop around for better prices elsewhere. And when you factor in all the additional Prime benefits, it becomes a no-brainer for many consumers. But it goes deeper than that. Remember how I said AWS is all about recurring revenue? Well, Prime is the consumer version of that strategy. Every month, millions of Prime members automatically give Amazon their money, creating a predictable and consistent cash flow. This is the beauty of the subscription model. It's not just about selling a product, it's about cultivating a relationship with your customer, providing ongoing value, and turning them into loyal subscribers who pay you month after month, year after year. That's how you build a business that stands the test of time. Chapter 3. The Seller's Game: How Amazon Profits from Your Purchases, even when you don't buy from Amazon. Now let's talk about the third pillar of Amazon's money-making empire: third-party sellers. You know, those times when you buy something on Amazon and it arrives in packaging that doesn't have that iconic Amazon smile? That's because you just bought from a third-party seller, and guess what? Amazon takes a cut. Think of Amazon as the ultimate landlord, again. They've created the biggest, baddest online marketplace on the planet, and millions of sellers pay a hefty price for the privilege of setting up shop. We're talking monthly subscription fees, referral fees on every sale, and fulfillment fees if they use Amazon's warehouses and shipping services. But here's where it gets really interesting. Amazon also makes a killing from advertising. Just like Google dominates search engine advertising, Amazon is the king of e-commerce advertising. Sellers are willing to shell out big bucks to get their products in front of Amazon's massive customer base. Think about it. When's the last time you scrolled past page 1 of Amazon's search results? Exactly. Sellers know that visibility is key, and they're willing to pay a premium to stand out from the competition. We're talking sponsored product listings, banner ads, and even those little frequently bought together recommendations. It all adds up to billions of dollars in ad revenue for Amazon. But here's the real kicker. Amazon wins even when you don't buy directly from them. Every click, every purchase, every interaction on their platform generates valuable data that they can use to refine their algorithms, target their advertising, and ultimately, make even more money. This is the power of building a platform. Amazon has created an ecosystem where they control the playing field, and everyone else is playing by their rules. They've mastered the art of monetizing every single aspect of the online shopping experience. And that's a lesson that any entrepreneur or business owner can learn from. So next time you hit that Buy Now button, remember, you're part of Amazon's genius system. You're contributing to a business model that's as brilliant as it is complex. But now, you know how to apply it to your own success. Look for opportunities to diversify your income, create recurring revenue streams, and build a loyal customer base. Whether you're starting a side hustle, growing a business, or just looking for ways to level up your financial game, the principles that took Amazon to the top can work for you too. If this blew your mind, hit like and subscribe to Alpha Mind for more power-packed breakdowns of business, wealth, and mindset. You're not just watching, you're leveling up.